satire, and now we've reached a point in One Punch Man where it's epic on literally a universal scale. It's insane,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a big
Facts.
reveal behind his power, even in that. But like Courtney said, that's the other avenue of somebody like Madara. You wrote him in. This nigga's name has been etched in time as being that nigga,
Mm-hmm.
and now you bring him in, and the only way to get him out is bad writing because you
Yep.
know he's too OP.
I just want to
So
say.
like the over. Go ahead. What?
I just want to say. All right, man. Welcome back to Everyday Epiphanies podcast, episode 15.
My
Where we
bad.
get up here every
That's funny.
other week and yap about a variety of miscellaneous topics. Where Marty Midas, a fan, aka Segorian, and today's topic will most likely be anime and bad and good writing and OP and non-OP characters,
Mm-hmm.
things of that nature, you know.
I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what would you say before I cut you off?
Nah, I was initially I was just pointing out how I've been enjoying these blank slate shonen characters. Like lately, shonen has been having characters that aren't OP. They come off very bland. Like Deku in My Hero is starts off literally what his name suggests is useless. Like he wants to be the top
Yeah.
hero or whatever, and yeah. So and then, but I was saying I was really rocking with Yuji because Yuji is strong, and I liked how they're moving this story around this mystery, so you get to write in things for all these other characters while slowly solving the main character's story along the way. I'm enjoying that type of pacing.
Yeah. And then I
But
said
then I
something
veered
about
off
Madara.
on right. I was gonna say then I veered off on the. It's a trope. What? It's the. I guess just the overpowered character trope. It's a right and a wrong way to do it. Like, and I was saying that Gojo is the wrong way to do it, and then you ended Madara's name because that's another wrong way to do it. Like he was cold if you left him dead,
Yeah, my boy.
or like if he was like, even when he was reanimated, there's a way to kill him. You know, it was like if you kill the user, if you know how to undo the reanimation, he was gone. But you made the dude so OP that even through reanimation, he brought himself back.
Yeah, but see that's the plot. Here's the thing that really pissed me off about Madara, right? Because
All right.
one, yes, like you said, he had the answer to everything. Like, I mean, we still don't know what his Mangekyo Sharingan ability was.
No.
I mean, I watched a video where this one dude pretty much said his was essentially he was able to see shadow clones, which would make sense because if you think about how you get your Mangekyo ability, and the fact that his rival was Hashirama was like the
Right.
king of fucking shadow clones. It would make sense for him to see shadow clones and shit. But that's neither here nor there. But the reanimation jutsu, right? Madara knows how to
Right.
break out of it. So technically,
Right.
he would have never died. You wouldn't be able to kill him because he knows
But
how to
he-
break out of it, and he chose not to break out of it. Just
Right,
like,
'cause
just
he was
like,
having fun.
just like Toby Rama. Toby Rama was the one that created it,
Yes.
and he knows how to break out of it, and yet he didn't break out of it.
But he didn't break out of it for morality reasons.
Right? Yeah.
Because he knew he should have been dead.
Yeah.
He was just here to
exactly.
fulfill some. Right. He was here to fulfill what he needed to fulfill, and he was cool with being dead. Like all of this is just. I want to go on tangents about writing, because all this week I've been like really into people's penmanship on how to craft storylines, man. So, and how much time it takes, because this ain't no. For some of these mangakas, that's kind of overnight. I'm still in disbelief about that. I still think there has to be a squad of these people doing this. There's no way. But Gege, the creator of JJK, lately has been feeling like it's just him. The ending of Naruto felt like it was just one guy because you get to these parts where the pacing completely changes and it feels like you're being rushed. Like it was like in the beginning before anybody knew what your stuff was, the pacing was amazing. But now you're on this crunch time. We gotta get this stuff out. It don't cruise the same, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all have. If y'all want to talk about any tropes y'all like, dislike, want to see more of, hit me with it. I got a bunch. I could ramble on this, but I want to share.
The trope. I wouldn't say I hate it, but I don't like it. It's essentially the pervert trope.
Perfect.
Like who? Like Jiraiya?
No,
Yeah.
see, because I like Jiraiya, but I don't like.
So you mean?
But I don't like Mineta.
From what? Mineta
That's
from
the
what?
great guy.
Yeah.
From My Hero.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or how about
and I like Sanji, but I don't like it. I don't like the trope for Sanji. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it does. It's
It
not
needs
needed.
to just kind of go away.
Yeah.
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 So you know the controversy on the JJK version of that as of lately, or no?
No.
All right. So the JJK version of that is Miwa, which is the white haired chick with the braid,
Mm.
and she pretty much is flirting with this little kid. It's like literally a scene where she's in
Oh,
bed.
hello, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which makes
yeah.
it all the worse.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude, it's
Yeah,
bad.
it's crazy. Yeah.
That's
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
It's OC, bro. OC. So I feel you. I was trying to think of another one that was weird. It's actually the main character of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Like he literally, for like most of the women, he's like that. They dumbed it down a bit because they got back to the plot. Like you don't see it like sneak out.
Yeah.
But whenever he's in the slime form, he's always being held by some woman. So he's like, being held close to her bosom area.
Fancy.
Yeah.
But I feel that. What about you, Marty? What you got?
This could just be me, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad thing, but I would like to see the second stage of the coming of age story. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So like we always see like, okay, rags to riches, but what happened right after the riches? Like I want to see when they in it doing it now. Like we see how they get to it, we see how they handle it, we see them beat their first enemy, but like that's usually like the end of it.
Talking about the middle ground.
Like, yeah, I want to see the middle ground more.
Can you give an example of where it happened and stopped, where we didn't get the second age?
Okay, I'm gonna say we did get it, but I feel like, and before I say that, I'm talking about My Hero. I feel like we did get it, but the rest kind of got rushed.
Yeah.
So like all of the good stuff that, at least for me, all the good stuff that I remember is him learning how to use his powers. You know, him like talking to I can't think of his name right now. All Might. Right, him talking to All Might, getting all of that, like how did you get so cool? You feel me? Like all of that was like great.
Yes.
And then he got to a point where he was able to take care of himself, and then everything else just kind of like got rushed through. At least in my opinion, and this could be.
No, I agree.
You feel me? But like, I want to see more of that like middle ground. Like, okay, I got this shit. Let me face some different people. Yeah.
Can I piggyback off that?
I was too, but yeah.
I want to. I'm trying hard this episode to not like spoil either,
Hmm.
but I want to double down on how much I dislike exactly what you said and didn't realize it till you said it. It's the reason why I've stopped watching Demon Slayer
Mm.
because I finished it in reading or whatever, and it pissed me off for the same reason. It's like I wanna be with this character, you know, and they so cold, so quick, and they don't know nothing yet. It's like wait till they get it, wait till they really get it.
Hmm.
They gonna be a dog, and it's like don't. I don't like when the imposing threat forces them into the fight sooner than they should have been. You know,
Hmm.
and even if they barely make it by the skin of their teeth, it doesn't feel good because now I'm like, he would have whooped his ass
Hmm.
if you would have gave my man's like 3 more months.
Or I'm gonna jump on that and say, or it's a time jump,
Or
and
it's
we
a
don't
time
and
jump.
we don't get to
Or
see him in
get to
his
see it.
bag. You feel me? Like it's like, all right, I've learned this and I got it. 20 years later, now he's this fucking master. I'm not referring to anything particular, but you get what I'm
You
saying.
hit so much,
Like, how the
so
fuck you get
many.
there? Like, I need to see these battles where he was like in it, becoming the best.
But one more thing before I let Courtney take it.
Go
I just want to say, I do enjoy the time skip if you insert flashbacks or references that fill in what I missed along the
hmm.
way. If it's timely, and I'm like, oh, like, is a way to do it, but there's too many that don't. It's just a jump. Now we're here,
Hmm.
and I'm like, well, that was lazy. Like, what?
Yeah, man.
But go ahead, Courtney. I'm sorry.
Okay. The closest we got to what y'all talking about is Naruto. But it was in movie forms.
Yeah.
We had Naruto, the last movie. Everything that
Yep.
happened after Shippuden, really. All the movies that came out after Shippuden. I think it was like two. Because last movie, and I think it was like two or three. Right?
It was you're right, both of those.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
of those. And then because the last was the one with the moon
Yeah.
and Naruto and Hinata and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. So we got a glimpse of Naruto like actually using using his powers that he got from the war arc and shit. But I just want to say everything that y'all explaining. God damn it, y'all niggas need to watch One Piece, man. Everything
Okay.
y'all saying is literally in One Piece, bro. God.
I did not think you was
Everything,
going there.
every single
kinda
thing that
did,
y'all just said, bro, it's literally
That's why I
in
kept
One
cutting them
Piece,
off.
bro.
I kept cutting
Yeah,
it off.
It's
let me tell
literally
you
in
something.
One Piece, bro. We watched Luffy grow up, get folded on every island that he damn near go to, have to train, and come back and fold them niggas again. Except for Kaido. Kaido like beat the dog shit out that nigga, man.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
yeah,
no
no-
spoilers, bro.
I mean, everybody except for y'all two, but yeah. It's
Right.
it's no spoiler, but I mean, essentially, Luffy fought Kaido 4 times before he actually beat him. I think it was. Yeah.
So we got to see him grow. Pause.
I mean, because essentially,
No Diddy.
like, okay, Wano's my favorite arc. One of my favorite arcs, cause
Okay.
Luffy came in. He did his normal Luffy thing, meathead shit, right? Again, this is no spoiler. I'm just finna say some shit. So essentially, Kaido attacks Nami and them on a mountain. Luffy thinks they're dead, so Luffy gets pissed and he charges Kaido, not knowing that he not finna beat this nigga. And Kaido just obliterates this man, and then sends him to jail. And then while he's locked up, he learns some shit, and he gets out. He's finally making it back up to the top of the mountain, and he shows Kaido what he learned. Then Kaido knocks him off the mountain. Then he climbs his way back up to the mountain, and then he essentially gets his ass whooped again. And then he comes back one more time as the form that we know now as Gear 5. And the most epic battle you ever see in One Piece, man.
So we get to see him grow and learn from the mistakes.
Yeah.
See? Right, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
We
And I
need
mean-
more shows to do that.
And I mean, like, the only one that you really don't get the sense of what actually happened to them is Zoro. Because I still want to know what the hell happened to his eye. Like, it's been almost 15 years, and I still don't know what the hell happened to his eye. Like, at this point, I think Mihawk just cut it out. At this point, I don't even think he has an eye. Yeah, truthfully, but
Krillin's nose.
yeah.
So as a guy that hasn't watched One Piece, but I am super deep into anime and all of that culture, right? So I heard of what's the creator's name again?
Oda.
Oda. I wanted to say it, but I didn't want to be wrong.
Yeah.
I heard Oda put out in like a one-off in a shonen magazine that like whenever he draws a pirate with an eye patch, the end is near.
Yep.
Or whatever. So do you think it's gonna be Zoro, or do you think it's gonna be somebody completely new?
No, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Joy Boy, because we just learned that Joy Boy was the first pirate. So,
got you.
It's probably gonna be him. Yeah.
Okay. Still sticking to the trope thing though. It is a overworked trope. I don't care. I still love it, and I want to keep seeing it. It's the edgy, badass, overpowered, white-haired character trope. I'm here for
That
it.
should be everywhere.
Everywhere. You got Inuyasha and Shishomaru. You got Witcher. You got Gojo, Jiraiya. You got Devil May Cry.
Mm-hmm.
You got it's a ton. And that was just like off the cuff. I ain't even have to think hard for that.
Mm-hmm.
Any elven anything. All of the elves be OP with white hair. They'd just be cold. Legolas from Lord of the Rings. Like,
yeah.
Man, it was yeah, I'm here for all of that. It's overworked, overplayed. Do I care? No, I'm eating that shit up. Love it. I love that shit.
A trope that I like, but I'm glad it's rare, because when it happens, chef's kiss, boy. When the character pushes up his glasses and that glare clear up,
yeah,
bro,
it's
either he finna do something nefarious, or man, he about to man, he is about to destroy your life, bro.
I got another one. It's a little niche, but it happens enough. It's when it don't even have to be the main character, but it's the good guy. It's having this real intense battle. Like, he might be outnumbered. This doesn't always happen. Sometimes it's a one-on-one. But it's going and you hype because it looks equal, but then the main character starts getting beat. Like, like it's not even close no more. I love that. And then the next step is when his homies pull up. That particular scene in anything, when it happens and done right, I feel like, I thought it was hard with just him.
Yeah.
Now you got to deal with the homies. That happened in Black Clover. There was a scene where the brothers was fighting, and the good guy was like, he was already supposed to be weaker, but the fight was close, and then it wasn't. And then he murked them. And then it looked like he was finna die, but then like all of the rest of the Black Bulls pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
That animation in that split second was so hard. I was like, oh my gosh.
You know what makes scenes like that hit harder for me? When said characters on the team, right? When they battle and then like a cliffhanger, so you don't know if they won or lost from whatever
Yeah.
attack happened, and then they show up, you'd be like, yes.
No, no
When the
facts.
smoke clear type
Bro,
shit.
yes, man.
Literally, how did I almost miss it? Literally, the Avengers.
Yeah.
Literally, you had Thor and Cap fighting Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Thor gets smacked. Then you got Cap picking up Mjolnir, and then he's
Helicopter.
like,
Yeah.
"I knew it,"
Bro,
and he going crazy. Yeah, that's
bro,
and he still didn't do it though. You get me?
he didn't. But I do like. I don't know too many people call it, but I do like how they
Oh.
added in the Marvel vs. Capcom combo, bro. That Cap did. Yes.
With
I'm
the
not
shield.
With the
familiar.
shield, it's a shield combo, and Marvel vs. Capcom, bro. Yeah.
That's kind of fire.
The only difference was the
the
fact that he
second
had,
time I watched it.
The only difference was in the movie he had Mjolnir, so he bounced it back. But yeah.
Dang.
Fire,
Now
bro.
y'all. Now we could keep talking about different stuff like this, man. I love this.
I'm
I
gonna say, we was talking about how Courtney don't like the pervy trope, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, on the flip side, I do like the nosebleed. I'm gonna be respectful trope.
Yeah.
Like, I see you got your titties out, but I'm gonna be real respectful
Yeah.
while my nose bleeding. I think that's hilarious every time it happens. But when it get gross, it get gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a fan
No,
of
that'd
that.
be funny. What do I?
They remind me of Eda. That's some Eda shit.
Yeah. But see, like, the only reason why I don't like it is because I just feel like it don't fit certain characters, bro. Like,
Mhm.
like I feel like it was cool for Sanji pre-time skip, but I don't care for Sanji, post time skip. It literally just fits Jiraiya's character, and I just hate Mineta. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think anybody really like him. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I got one that's probably gonna be what's the word? Controversial, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Starting to get
I'm
stuffy
not.
in here.
I don't like the this or that ass endings. I don't like the obscure, the like. We spoke on one of the other podcasts actually. It was like Shutter Island, like the most recent Joker film.
Like, you don't know what the end is. Like,
Yeah, like
on some like killing jokes type stuff.
bro. Yeah, that or what's another one? I don't like Star Wars, the Force Unleashed 2.
Mm-hmm.
That, the this or that. Like it could be a clone, it could be the real one. We don't know.
We did talk about this last pod.
Yeah.
You're right.
I hate that. I already got trust issues. Give me closure, please. I need closure, bro.
Bro, if they give you closure, then they don't have the opportunity to bring it back later. So they just leave it open.
Yeah, and they never do. No, there has to be a word for this. Because there's a feeling you get when you realize what you've been watching might be a lie. There has to be, because it's a feeling, bro. There has to be a word for this. I'm gonna come back. It's probably gonna be next pod for sure. Next pod, not now. but bro, golly, I was watching the Joker again. I'm not trying to spoil in this at all. But there was a pivotal, several scenes where you realize, oh fuck, he might be dreaming. And this was before the big reveal of him reoccurring certain memories in his mind.
Mm-hmm.
And realizing certain things weren't actually there. That was some closure in and of itself. But now I don't know anything more as the movie goes on, what's real and what's not. I don't. And Shutter Island is probably the worst of the worst when it comes to this. That and
Great movie.
what was the other one? What was the other one by Leonardo DiCaprio?
Inception.
Yeah.
Inception. I still think Shutter was worse. Shutter Island was more obscure. The way they was setting that man up from jump to pretty much become crazy was wild. Was wild. And that's one of those you run it back and you be like, oh snap. They were like putting people in front of them to confuse them. It was crazy. And you watch the movie the first time through and you might even be like, what's happening? Because you're kind of confused because it's happening so quick. And you're like, wait, I thought this person's name was that. And it was on purpose. It's fucking with you, but it was really fucking with him. And it's, yeah. Obscure endings.
Well, see, with Inception, though, what was it?
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, because I was
wasn't
gonna say,
as bad.
when the top is spinning, he's dreaming, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it wiggled a bit, but it never fell.
It never stopped.
Yeah.
They like flashed away from it, right? Or it faded to black or some shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, man.
Which, yeah, I know. That's what pisses me off. 'Cause none of us do. None of us do.
Oh shit.
And now, as a Star Wars fan, I'm just waiting for them to bring in Galen Merrick. That's all I need, and I'll stop caring about this.
Wait, who?
Force Unleashed ending. That's Star Killer's real name.
Oh, okay.
Bro, they'll never do it.
Somebody mentioned him in I think it was like the last movie, or it was in one of these shows on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
So he might be being brought into canon.
I think the last one was Andor, maybe. I could be wrong about that.
I think you're right. No, I think you're right. Let me ask y'all this.
What's up?
And this is Star Wars specific. How do y'all feel about them making a Star Killer canon? Do y'all think that kind of ruins everything prior to, or does that only make it better for the future, like to come?
I mean, I think it makes it better because we talked about this before. Actually, no, it was before we started recording last podcast. I said that I feel like they should make Star Killer canon because, for the simple fact, it'll go into the whole Naruto thing where they thought Minato was the child of prophecy. Then it goes to Naruto, and then they realize that Naruto is not the child of prophecy either, and it's Boruto. Boruto is the child of prophecy. So everybody thought that Anakin was the child of prophecy when in reality it's his student.
Luke.
Yeah.
Right.
You mean, or
yeah, it did go to
Luke,
Luke.
or did you mean
it did go to Luke?
It went to Luke, but that's why it would be cold, because like you said, because now it would go to his student. It would go to Star Killer.
Yeah.
Oh, so you saying like would that ruin Luke's rep basically?
So much
All of
other
that
stuff. Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's cool for the sake of like
cool.
You think it'd be cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause if you're talking about because how they do prophecies, bro, it's always no one actually fucking knows. It's just like with the Harry Potter thing, right? When the only reason why Harry became the child of prophecy was because Voldemort never heard the full prophecy, so he thought it was Harry, which in turn made Harry the child of prophecy when it could have been Harry or Neville the whole time. And if he didn't choose, it was going to be one of them regardless. But he took it into his own hands and chose the child of prophecy himself. Yeah.
Fire writing, by the way. That is fire writing to me.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire, bro?
The boy who lived, boy.
Man.
The boy who lived
has come to die.
Has come to die.
Come to die. One of the best memes on earth, bro. That shit's so funny to me.
I gotta think because I still don't have nothing. What's something else that I dislike? Because I got a bunch that I like. I like stuff that most people hate though. Like I like the OG. I like the OG shonens, man. I like to beat them up. They call it turn your brain off because you know what's coming,
Yeah.
Like, you know what it is? I just like when they add a little more story, a little more depth to my beat 'em up. Then I'm like,
Hmm.
oh yeah, I'm here. I know what I'm expecting, but I'm here for it. You know, it's like it's like the the slow rise from Dragon Ball to, honestly, let me not even do that because I still am one of the people who think that Ball was better than Z. But like going from Dragon Ball
Word.
Z, yeah, man, the writing was just better, and that's why I get mad when, whole nother topic. I'm not bringing that up. We're going from Dragon Ball Z,
No, we can bring it up.
going from
I got
like
something to
Dragon
say on
Ball
that.
Z to like Naruto. We're going to Z to Naruto to a Bleach to a My Hero. You know, like the writing, the characters on either side get more depth. We're not just here for the one. You can actually pick somebody from the roster who's not the main character, and
Hmm.
they have a backstory, and you could be like, "Oh, that's a valid pick. They cold too." Whereas, like in Dragon Ball, is kind of picking up their own slack now. Now that everybody has different transformations and whatnot, and it's not just clean slate Super Saiyan, even though that was kind of obscure for a time.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, I like the beat 'em ups. I do. I like. Go watch Kaiju number 8, y'all.
I'm
This is
ready.
not. Yeah,
I'm
this is
reading it.
not the regular beat 'em up, but
I'm reading it. Yeah,
it's
I already know.
hard.
I'm mad. I'm the one that told y'all to watch out for it,
Mhm.
man.
I shout out my guy George at work. He actually told me like
Yeah.
a year or two ago. He was like, "Hey, you need to be reading this." And I was like, "I think you had said it too after," and
Hmm.
I'm like, "Yeah, my homie
Yeah.
had just told me about that because he always would check in. You start reading yet?" I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "Well, you better hurry up because it's getting an anime adaptation, so get to reading." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah. When I started reading, it was like 3
Yeah.
chapters. Oh yeah. Definitely need to watch that shit. But yeah, no, like with Ball though, man. Ball had a story. I mean, it was fighting in it, but it had a story.
Hmm.
Z was a lot more fighting and less story.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just planet, fight, fight, leave planet,
Yeah.
Train.
train,
Right.
fight
Yeah.
again. Oh shit! Well, I didn't get a chance to eat. I gotta go fight again.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like, bro, it was literally like they didn't have a break. They didn't, not at all,
They
because they
didn't.
left
Hmm.
Namek, came back,
Yep.
then
Yep.
what was it? Vegeta smashed Yamcha's girl, took his girl.
Yep.
Tough.
After that, what
Oh.
happened after that? It was the Garlic Jr. Instantly, right after that,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Garlic Jr. came out of nowhere.
Fuck Garlic Jr.
Where
boy.
he come from? Like, you know?
You talking about the movie?
Yeah, it was like a
No,
movie. It was
he
like
had
a
an arc
special.
too.
Yeah, cause
I don't even remember.
wasn't Garlic Jr.
I remember the
after Namek?
what?
Hold on, let me see.
Because none of the movies is canon, which was another reason why I didn't like Z.
No,
Because the
cause
movies was hard.
no,
But you're
it
right
wasn't
though.
it
Yeah,
wasn't a movie. It was a special, but it was part of the story. I could
I'm
be
trying to
wrong. I
remember.
don't remember.
No, you're probably right. You're probably because Garlic Jr. has been in Z, but his canon has bothered me because it's been so. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, after Namek was Ginyu and then Frieza, Garlic Jr. And then right after Garlic Jr., Trunks pulled up and was like, look.
Yeah,
And then right
Yeah,
after Trunks did that came the androids.
androids.
And it just kept
yeah,
going. Cells started getting stronger and it's just
Yeah, it
yeah,
was
and
no
then
break.
after that, Bobbity showed
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
So yeah, like you said, they never really got a break. But that's cool to me. It's an
yeah.
anime. They supposed to be scrapping the whole time. That's what I'm here for. That's what I tuned in for.
I agree. But if you gave me Naruto's writing in Dragon Ball, and it's completely possible, because like the way they have the tools just lingering there. right? And I feel like all of the fandom always talks about it, but it's like anyone who is a derivative of a original Saiyan is supposed to be stronger, and that's so weird because now we never get hyper focused on Trunks, Gohan, Goten. We don't, and Trunks and Gohan respectively are supposed to be the goats. It's not even supposed to be a question. Like the idea of Trunks, I'm sorry, the idea of Vegeta and Bulma having a kid. He's supposed to be a genius. Fuck his fighting prowess. No one
Hmm.
should be compared to this man's mind. It should just be, you know,
Hmm.
stuff like that. And then we talking about Dragon Ball. TN's technique, the what is it? The Dodam Ray. It's,
Yeah.
it cuts through the Kamehameha. It was the opposite uh like martial art to the Kame House. That's where he was coming from.
Hmm.
And that just went to the wayside. We don't even bring up the Dodam Ray anymore, even though it's better than the Kamehameha. We don't hear about that shit. They don't like, yeah, I
You don't
don't know.
broadcast that one.
Have one of the half Saiyans go train with TN for a bit. Let them get enlightened since
See
you
what
got some
happened.
human parts.
Right. See what happened.
Bro, I'm just freestyling, but the writing is there, man. It's
Hmm.
there, bro. I don't know. But yeah, hell yeah. I'm I'm here for the what is it? I I can't remember what they call it. It's when they just beat them up. I
I'm gonna be
forget.
devil's advocate here and say, would that all just be considered filler? Is that why people want the time jumps?
Mm,
The nah nah the writing just be so poor that
Hmm.
you'd rather a time jump in that situation. I don't
Ah,
want to
feel
watch.
you.
I don't want to watch Goku train on a spaceship on the way to Namek this whole time. That was grueling, bro. Filler was my man's for how many episodes? Charging up a spirit bomb on Namek?
Man,
That
I
was
was like
ridiculous.
the whole week.
that was like 2
That was
episodes.
ridiculous, bro. As a kid
Yeah,
watching that, bro, coming in after school, today gonna be the day, and it wasn't
and it's
for
not today.
days.
Find out next time.
Yeah, you could have gave me a time jump saying that this was X amount of minutes, hours later.
And see,
You know?
Hmm.
and I'll be honest, I may be the minority in this because a lot of people hate it, but that is why I like. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the quote unquote filler in One Piece because it gives you like certain shit, right? Because One Piece isn't like Dragon Ball and Naruto. Dragon Ball and Naruto is like 40 fucking pages a chapter. One Piece is 15. So you doing, man, it ain't even 15. It's from like 12 to 15 chapters, right? So you have to create one episode from 12 to 15 chapters. Hell, depending on order, it might be 10. Like, you know? So
Yeah.
and so you have like filler shit like uh at the end of Wano, they showed them having a party and shit, like just playing festival games and shit like that, showing Luffy going to where he defeated Kaido, just to like damn, I beat this motherfucker type shit. It shows shit like that, but a lot of people didn't really care for shit like that. But I mean,
Right, and that moved forward the story
it
too
does,
in a different kind of way.
right? So, but
Yeah.
then like the filler that no one likes is Naruto, Naruto filler. Everyone hates Naruto filler
That's the
because
reason why we
I'm
don't
gonna
like
be
it.
honest, bro. I don't give a fuck about them being caught in the
No,
goddamn tree and them going through their dreams. I don't care.
we don't.
Just
We
fight
don't.
Kage already, man. Like,
Bro.
Okay, I got a question then, and I'm gonna bring back my hero because I just feel like that's the one I got the most examples for.
Okay.
Are the holiday type episodes filler too? So like think about
Yes.
Mhm.
before they
Yes.
went to the like big event, they were like doing the swimming and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's filler. Or
Mhm.
like
It,
when they first moved into the dorms. That's
yeah.
filler. We don't
That
like that.
technic it is, but it ain't because like that falls under the scope of what you was saying when you was like you liked seeing him learn his powers and his strengths. Like
Right.
that was still incorporated. So
Okay.
that's kind of like that's on the borderline because you
Hmm.
know it's a seasonal thing on why they did it.
Hmm.
You could have left that part out, and I would say no, it's not.
Okay.
I
Hmm.
feel like them just trying to implement. Oh, it's summertime. Oh, it's Christmas season. Like
We don't need that.
sprinkling that. Yeah, it's extra.
Okay. You
It's
wasting
extra.
episodes on this shit. On bro.
I mean, like it's how do I? Because we don't have to stay on the anime side of things. Because I think
Hmm.
video games do it too. It's like I don't know. I can't. Y'all could probably recall it better than I can.
Hmm.
But like Destiny will drop something, and it might be in the Christmas season. I got it. Literally, Stasis. Stasis dropped on Christmas. Yes, I understand it's ice, and you did that time with Christmas, that it's not filler. I am hyped for this. I was ready for this when this dropped. I got Europa. I'm here in the snow.
Hmm.
You gave me, uh, like North Pole type aesthetic. Like I'm ready to go stomping in the ice, bro. Like it was fire. I was here
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for that type of stuff. That's how I feel about that. It kind of goes hand in hand with you
Yeah.
know, like
Right.
yeah,
So like some people, I'm gonna take that and say that makes me think if we going with the Destiny thing, Guardian games, why so many people hate it.
uh,
Instead of giving us something like tangible because we've been on this hiatus, all we've been hearing is negative stuff. Here comes Guardian games, and everybody like, we don't want this shit. Give us the
yeah.
DLC that was supposed to drop back in February that you pushed back to June.
That's
You get what
crazy.
I'm saying? I guess
I
that's
didn't know
for
about that. That's
yeah. So
crazy.
Final
That's
Shape that's coming
100%.
out in June was supposed to come out in February, but shortly after the date was missed, they dropped Guardian games as like here you
I'm
go, and
sorry.
they gave us some a new game mode. That's how we got the Stronghold game mode that we got now and stuff like
Okay.
that. Is I guess not the same though, because events happened, like real life stuff affected that. So it's not like to move the story along. So I guess I can't piggyback on that.
No, but Guardian games sounded like filler.
It
Maybe
is
not
though.
the new game type, but Guardian games sound like filler to me. That sounds like this is literally here to hold you over. That is what filler is. It's just
Basically is what Guardian Games is to me. Mind you, I have fun because I like Destiny, but like to the average person just jumping on Destiny, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
but
Right.
again, that's a filler for anime. It's the same way. I watched all of Naruto's fillers. I didn't skip any, but
Mm,
that's because I like Naruto. And I
right.
get like when I'm trying to tell somebody to watch this, it's tough because I'm gonna be like, yeah, you got to skip like all of this. They like, I got to. I'm like, nah, if you enjoy it, fuck it, watch it. But like, you don't need it.
Yeah.
That's it's the same energy. It's the same energy. You know?
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, and for the people that's watching, don't judge me. I can't get past the fucking tree. I know that sounds crazy.
With the swing.
They in the damn forest, bro. They taking the
Oh,
exam.
okay.
And this, I think we first meet
Force
Orochimaru
of death.
around this
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
time.
force of
Force of
death.
Death. Yeah.
I can't get past it
Force
because
of
there's
death.
so much shit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard. And I guess I
It's
have
okay.
gotten past it if I met Jiraiya, but like it was hard to get there. It
I
was
feel
real
you.
hard to get there, man.
I feel you.
You-
Go
I
ahead.
was gonna
Go
say,
ahead.
man, you know what filler I wanted, and I still want to this day
What's up?
is the fucking the Uchiha massacre. I want
Mm.
that.
Right.
I want that whole thing.
And
I want.
So
I
we
want.
don't have that.
No. No.
Mm.
I want to. Yeah. But no. I want to, like, bro. I want to see my boy Itachi make that decision. I want to see him go to. I forgot his girlfriend's name. I want to see him live 70 years with her. I want to see him come out of that and slaughter everybody. Like, bro, I want to see that, bro. Like, that's one filler I want to see, bro. But that's only because I'm an Itachi fan, man.
And I'm gonna say, for those watching that, you know, haven't seen it, probably won't if you haven't. So they kind of did it, like I said earlier, where you skip past it, but then a lot later, after we acknowledge that this happened, you get snippets of that time when it happened from different points of view. We got it from Sasuke's mother and father revisiting those final moments with Itachi, and then we got it once we found out that Itachi wasn't alone. We got it from Obito's standpoint, which was crazy, because that one was a little bit more in depth. Then we were watching him in particular slaughter folks. So like, that's why I was like, we don't get like, yeah, we don't get the full, like a full. That should be at least like 4 episodes, I think, of that whole thing. But yeah, man. Are there any? I'm gonna ask another question. Are there any villains that y'all really dislike? Like, it could be writing wise, and if you can't think of one that you really dislike, is there one that you really like, or that you think was done really well?
Dislike?
This can be anything.
Anything. Movies, games, shows.
This is gonna be loaded, and I don't know if I got enough info to back it up without looking it up. Ice King is an amazing villain.
That's funny. I was finna go in that route too.
Like, I know it's just to some people it's just a little bullshit cartoon, but I fucking love that show, and the way they do a lot writing. The writers be writing. That's all I'm gonna say.
The writers be writing.
Like, and it bring it full circle too, and then they throw the extra shows on the end to like wrap some of that up without. Yeah, that's one of those shows I feel like that feels like filler, but it's not.
It's not. But
you just gotta enjoy it. You just gotta sit there and enjoy it. But yeah, that's my answer though.
Got goosebumps off of that.
So the villain.
Can I say something before you say your answer?
Yeah,
Let me say something before you say your answer. I just want to say I got goosebumps off of that because of how they do it. You watch it, like you said in the beginning, oh, okay, it's another episode, and then they sneak in pivotal shit, and when you watch it, you like, oh, and it be so, I said it, pivotal, that when you connect the dots, you might get chills, because now you understand this character's thing so much more, and you be like, whoa, I thought they were just this, and now you see how much depth there was to all that happened prior to this moment. That stuff is beautifully done. All right, go ahead. I just want to get that
Lemongrass. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. So the villains that I hate, bro. It's crazy because it's coming from me, and I love villains. Jeffrey. I hate that little motherfucker, bro. I hate him with a passion.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Okay.
Jeffrey is number one. I hate him with a passion.
Yeah, he might be number one for everybody.
I hate for some. It's crazy because I hate him more than Donzo.
That's
King Joffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donzo.
No, never.
Nah, y'all not getting with that.
My third villain I hate is Blackbeard. I hate him with a passion, bro. I hate the reason why I hate Blackbeard, and it's not because of Death of Ace, but it is because of Death of Ace. But I hate Blackbeard because I get it. I understand Blackbeard, and I hate Blackbeard because I understand him, bro. Like, he just wants power, and I get it, understand it. It's simple, but I I don't know, man. Blackbeard I just fucking hate him, bro. Now, villains I love, Madara, my boy Doflamingo. Doflamingo is just the epitome of evil and racist, but you know, evil. Like this man, okay, Doflamingo literally took over a whole kingdom and framed the king and enslaved everybody. Yeah. And then if you know people turned against him, he turned them into toys. Well, he didn't, but one of the people in the family turned them into toys. So
Did them dirty.
yeah, and it was crazy because the longer you stay a toy, the longer you forget who you actually are. Yeah. What? Go ahead. Man.
What?
I was trying to come up with my answers. I think I got two. I think I got two I hate and two I love.
I still
I
gotta
was
think
trying
of
to.
one I hate.
I was trying to balance it out. So the two I hate is Asher from Spartacus. If y'all have ever watched that, and same energy. I can't even remember his name. It was the disfigured dude from 300 who wanted to be a part of the 300, but they wouldn't
Oh
let him
my
on.
God.
I know who you're talking about.
Sire, look. My boy had the shoulder,
Bro. So both characters, whoever wrote these characters, there has to be a piece of these characters inside you. So fuck you. That's first and foremost, because they both snake in such ways where you just want them to die. Matter of fact, they snake so bad you don't want them to just die. I gotta add a third. Now that I said that, from Game of Thrones, the bastard son. What was his name? The one who did Greyjoy bogus as hell.
Theon? No, not Theon. The one
Theon
that
was the
did him
Greyjoy.
bogus, right?
The one who
I
did
don't
him
remember his name.
bogus.
I don't remember
And
his
he
name.
was the one that Jon Snow ended up going against in Battle of the Bastards.
I don't remember his name.
Oh my God. He was another one.
That was
But he was psychotic on top of it.
That's the one I don't like. The Hound. That's the Hound.
That's not not the Hound. The Hound was the one that had the burn on him. Who ended up helping
Brienne?
No, because
Brienne was the knight.
Which one was the one when Buddy, I can't remember when Buddy was running in the field and he was shooting the arrows.
Yes, him.
That's him?
Him. We talking about the same guy, but that's not the
Hound. Okay. Then last time when I said I don't like villains, I got it mixed up. That's the motherfucker I don't like.
Oh no, Joffrey was a bitch too though. Don't trip.
Yeah.
Joffrey needed
So yeah,
to die.
we talking about the same person, one that was shooting arrows, right?
That guy.
That's the one I don't like.
Asher and the hunchback dude from 300. Them three, I was on the edge of my seat waiting for them to burn and get like the worst of the worst. The worst of the worst. For me, the scene that made me want Joffrey to die was when he did the I don't want to call them strippers. They was and the
toots.
They were selling
the toots.
You know, yeah. I'll use the toots. The toots. He did the toots dirty with the crossbow.
Yeah.
He hired them for the night, and that was bogus. So that and anything negative in Spartacus literally happened because Asher was a hating ass nigga. Like he wanted to be, bro. He wanted to be the glorious one in the games, but then got injured in training. His knee was blown out, so now he was just like the water boy and hated it. Made everybody's life a living hell because of it. It was crazy. Crazy. All right. I'm talking too much. So my two favorites. My two favorites are Aizen from Bleach. I think he's overpowered done right. And dang, I had my other one. Shoot, villains. I can't think of it, man. I don't want to give you the default. Thanos. Nah, it wasn't Thanos though. It was Eisen
Ultron.
and nah, because if I chose him, it'd be comic books, and people don't know that. I don't like how they did him in the movies. Actually, there was certain parts that was hard, but like
Was it a your
you want,
second one? Was it a movie, cartoon? I said cartoon, anime, same difference.
I think.
Right.
Oh, it was a cartoon. It was damn. Now all right, I'm gonna add two then. So it was piggybacking off what Marty said. What's his name? The King?
Ice King.
Nuh-uh. The other one. The Fall. Lich King, is that his name?
Oh, Lich King.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Him. He's one of my favorites. And Slade from
From
Teen
Teen
Titans.
Titans.
Yeah.
It's a good villain right there.
Yeah,
That's a great villain right there.
yeah.
He was in that boy mind. Like,
Yeah.
we killed him already.
Damn.
Oh, he's right there. That was sad, and it was. If your villain echoes in your brain after you already done did it, like he is done. That's such good writing to me, bro.
I got.
What's up?
I'm gonna say, shout out my boy Joey. Y'all might know where I'm going with this. Man,
Okay.
fuck God.
Fuck
Yeah.
I was thinking of an enemy I hate, like villain, and I don't like that nigga, bro. Commonality, hating ass niggas, bro.
Yep.
What you mad about, God, bro? I guess he mad he ain't got the light, but you gotta come ruin everything we got going on, bro.
Bro.
Everything. Go ahead.
Can I was gonna say he is actually. I agree. I hate God. But he actually suffers from the other thing that you said. His pacing was shit. Cause he's the only one who pretty much like kid booed this shit.
He just pulled up.
Like you waiting. He just pulled up and did it. Like we was waiting for all these villains in Dragon Ball to just blow the planet up. And here comes Kid Buu. Fuck it.
Bow.
God just pulled up with all the armies and showed these light bearers why the Cabal was a name to be feared. He was like, "Yeah, all right, I'm gonna put your ball in shackles, and I'm finna
Watch this.
clap your so-called speaker. I don't even know what he does, but I'm finna get this."
He said,
Bro.
I said I talked to him, but I didn't say he talked back. He got mad as hell. He got triggered. Had to end
that's-
that man life.
Pacing, bro. I wanted that to get expanded upon. Like,
Mhm.
let me find out that the speaker was a false prophet. Leave him to the rest of the Guardians. Let us figure out what to do with him.
Mhm.
You know, because he didn't serve no purpose, bro. He just got offed before we could have any questions answered.
Yeah.
And
Right. We don't
he
even
used
know
to
if he
be-
was actually talking or if he was just saying that in the moment. We don't know.
So the fire team with the speaker, it used to be what? It was the speaker, Saint
I'm not
14. It was the speaker, Saint 14, and the other dude who we didn't know was dead or alive because of the Witch Queen, Osiris.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was the fire team. It was the speaker was the hunter, Saint 14 was the Titan, and Osiris was the warlock. The other two was cold. I know what they capable of. I ain't seen the speaker do shit.
No.
I ain't seen him do nothing. Ain't even seen his ghost.
Nothing. And that's what I'm saying. It could have been so. Oh, I hate. You know what? That's something I'm gonna say. What's something that be left on the table? What's a story that left something on the table that irked your nerves? Like the question didn't get solved, or there was something you wanted to see. There's something left on the table that just didn't get did.
Before that question, I wanted to say another villain that I like, and they did bogus though. It's my girl Azula.
Yes.
Mm.
I will
Yes.
to this day, I will argue anybody. And me and Chris has been through this argument this whole time. Azula will fuck up Katara, bro. Katara ain't shit, bro, compared to Azula. Like, you have the Azula's flames are blue. They're blue. They are literally hotter than Fire Lord Ozai, Zuko, King, Iroh. Her flames are literally hotter. So unless Katara's gonna throw an ocean on her, bro, no, she's gonna evaporate the water, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't shit Katara could do. The only reason why Katara beat her was because she was crazy. That was it.
Yeah. She lost her
She
mind.
didn't know how to stop. Right.
Yeah, that was the only reason.
But that's plot though.
Yep.
And I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when plot steps in the way sometimes, you know.
Plot
Yeah.
armor.
It's not an even. Yeah, I mean, I guess that has to be the thing, though. Plot is the reason why anybody wins. It's the reason why Superman keeps coming out on top, or Batman, or anybody. But then when they lose, same thing, plot. So I guess that don't really make sense. I can't really say that, you know. Because then, if it was a fair fight, I think no one would argue with you. I think Azula's battle prowess would make everybody say, "Oh yeah, no shit." Now we would just be watching the ass whooping happen.
Which is what I
It'd
wanted to
still be
see.
plot.
I'm not gonna lie. During the whole thing of Avatar, I wanted Katara to get her ass whooped so bad.
Then why?
I hated Katara, bro. I hate Katara as much as I hate what's her name? What's the one the next Avatar? Korra.
Oh, Katara.
Yeah,
You
I hate.
don't
Not
like
Katara,
Korra neither?
No, I don't like neither one of them. I don't like
Legend.
Katara or.
I ain't watched Korra yet.
No, I don't like neither one of them.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
I don't need to watch it. Okay.
No, you can. It's a good show, but she
Okay.
doesn't hold a candle to Aang, man. Aang was like the reverse. You knew Aang was cold and holding back. You know, because of his monk ways. He wasn't trying to take people out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Mm-hmm. So,
Whereas-
she?
Nah, Korra is like, she's rambunctious off jump. It actually pissed me off because I had high hopes because of how aggressive they started her character at. Like, she was cold before they even officially named her the Avatar. She was already bending all the elements. So that kind of, yeah, we're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect
He
you to go
said
that
that's a rabbit hole. Yeah.
far. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, now
No.
we go to the question when you asked about the story that they did.
Yeah,
Finish.
anything? No. Yeah, I was just asking if there was any stories from anything where you feel like they left something on the table that didn't get done that you really wanted to happen, pretty much.
Give an example for me. I think Marty got what he looked for.
I'm just thinking. I'm thinking.
What's an example of this on what I'm speaking on? I mean, the one you gave is one, I guess. It's an alternate ending to Azula
Oh, okay.
beating Katara, or it could be like for me, I didn't understand the pacing of the end of Game of Thrones. Like, I honestly would have had the Night King at the end. Like, that happened first, and I didn't really like the pacing of that. Another thing that was left on the table there was like, if I remember correctly, it's been a while, but no one knows at the moment that Jon Snow is him. Like, they've been waiting for this prodigal son to rule all of the land, and he was literally supposed to be it. Between his lineage with Targaryens and House Stark, it is like undeniable. That never happened. And he literally stepped down for Daenerys' sake.
Right.
And didn't say a word. That's left on the table. I'm like, oh my God. Or Game of Thrones again, the mini face god. He is something that was left on the table.
He just blended in, bro. we never
Yeah.
seen him again.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Damn, you right.
if we going in
Fuck.
that route, then I would say mine would be uh the how can I put this? I'm trying to figure out a way to word this right. The cultivating of Daenerys' madness.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was rushed. I mean, granted, her father, but I kind of
Right.
figured Daenerys was going to go crazy, but it was like a split change. Like it went from yeah to I'm gonna destroy everything.
I'm finna blow this bitch up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I feel like it should have been cultivated a lot more.
Unpopular opinion. I literally think they're doing the prequels now to justify that mental uh, dysfunction in Targaryens. I literally think that's why they're giving us this.
Yeah.
To more so solidify that Targaryens aren't straight in the head.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Haven't really heard nobody say that, but I just feel like that's why they're doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one way to do it.
I have one, but I don't know if it might not be popular, but I'm gonna give it anyway. Have you guys seen the movie Saltburn or heard about it or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Have you seen the movie The Talented Mr. Ripley?
Heard about
I've
it.
heard of it, but I haven't seen it. You can get your shit off anyway,
Okay,
though.
yeah.
So you don't have to see it.
Both, I'm gonna just say this same fucking movie, just reskinned. Do the same thing, but a little different. Same
Okay.
thing. But my thing with these movies is I still don't get why. It's almost like they put on the table that it's mental illness, but like they don't say that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just no spoilers or spoilers, fuck it. In these movies, there's a guy, and this guy decides I'm finna infiltrate this other person's life and take over and be them. And by the end of both movies, you just stuck with, why the fuck did he do that? Like, you start off the movie and they're already in the act of taking over this other person's life.
Okay.
And when they finally succeed, you still left with, why the fuck did they do that? And
What did he
I only
do
say
to
this
make
because
it so
I
bad?
right, and I say this because I recently watched both of them, kind of back to back. It was a couple days apart, but like I finished Saltburn first, and I had the question like, okay, but why? And then I watched Talented Mr. Ripley, not knowing that they would be the exact same movie, basically, but it left it even more open because the movie starts off with him being he's already being someone else. Like
Okay.
the main character gets paid to go to an event for someone, and then he comes from the event and he's like, hey, thanks, man. And at this event he meets the father of the guy he wants to control, or the guy he wants to take over his life. I know it sounds super convoluted. If you haven't seen these movies, I do recommend them, but that's the one I'm gonna go with. If you're out there and you've seen it, let me know. But
All right.
yeah, I still don't know. I don't understand why they do it. I guess they hate their life. Mental illness is what we end on, but I don't know. It's strange. It's real strange to me. I wish they had an answer for it.
Yeah. Wow. What's
I'm
up?
trying to think of one. I don't know if I have one. The mini face guy was real slick. I said it on a whim, but that real life is probably one of the
I mean,
biggest things that's been left on the table.
listen to that whim, bro, because we all need that spinoff.
Bro, I honestly everything, all of the gods in Game of Thrones are things left on the table. We still don't know about what was it? Was it the god of fire, or was it the god of the? I think it was the god of fire because that's
It's
who
about
the
the
Red
redhead
Woman
lady.
worshipped. That's what she worshipped. She worshipped the god of fire, and it was also the same god that the dude with the burning sword believed in as well.
Shit, I forgot about that.
But that still wasn't the gods of old, which were the trees that people worshipped that were
Mm-hmm.
only in key places, and which was also who the little woodland people, they worshipped them too, the old god.
Hmm.
So like all of that is
Yeah.
a story left on the table. I'm here for that. Like that's what gave the show mystery, because now we know monsters exist. Like by the end of it, we had the Ice King, oh I'm sorry, the Night King, and all of the White
Same
Walkers.
shit.
We had we had dragons and a white dragon. Like we had some outlandish stuff. We had giants
Mm-hmm.
from the outside. Come man, like the gods not being touched bothered me. I was so on the edge of my seat. That's why I was thinking so outlandish at the time, thinking, "Oh yeah, Bran is the Night King," because I was just thinking time was going to be implemented in this story in some way.
Yeah.
You know?
I got one more, and then I got a question. So
Okay.
the one more I have is, y'all might know more about this than I do, but ooh, I'm surprised y'all didn't say that one, but I was assuming that y'all knew
Well,
more.
we're not gonna get it now.
Yeah,
It was going like it was literally going that way.
it was going there.
It was
It
going
was
too
going there, man.
Yeah,
That
It was
hurt.
going there.
yeah,
That hurt.
Can
yeah.
can we spoil a
What?
bit?
I just
Yeah.
okay.
Tell
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say just enough. You know the dude who the meme was made about with the Tims in the fucking,
Moro.
they wouldn't they would not have beat him if Baby Oob wasn't existing. And they made sure to show that.
Hmm.
He didn't even show up. I'm just gonna emphasize what happened, right? It was the regular rinky dink, give me your energy from the universe
Mm-hmm.
on a universal scale. Everybody's doing it, is already wherever it's gonna be. Everyone's doubting if this is enough. Then they show a panel of a baby Oob. He looked like he might be like 6. And whoever's with him makes him raise his hands. And Goku got so much energy, he almost didn't know what to do with it. So he had to put it in him.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Just from Oob. And this was baby Oob, bro. This is a new panel. It's not new now, but like it was in Super. New enough.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of
Yeah,
Because
man.
you gotta remember, Oob is a reincarnation of Boo. Boo,
right.
Boo essentially predates the gods of destruction.
Everything. Everything.
He's up there with
He's
Zeno.
like evil. He is evil.
Yeah.
Right, which is crazy.
The
Gods of Destruction
That's enough, right?
gods of
They were
destruction didn't want.
ducking.
Yeah, they didn't want to fuck with Boo. So it's like,
Hmm.
and it was kind of crazy how they wanted Fat Boo, but you know Fat Boo's not Kid Boo, so
Right.
I guess they allowed that. But yeah,
That's my Jim Boo. and
right.
shit. What the fuck, man? Yeah. Yeah. But all right, I'm gonna keep it going with my question now. Do you think the mystery is needed?
What you mean?
So kind of how Van was in his bag about Game of Thrones and how we were just talking about the Oob thing. Like, if we didn't have those mysteries, would we still be as interested?
Yeah,
You say yes. You say yes so fast.
cause okay, say it one more time. My bad.
I said if you still had the mystery, if you didn't have the mystery, would it still be interesting? Would you still be on the edge of your seat? Like, damn, I want to know this, or right? Because you would know it all.
Maybe, yeah, maybe not.
And
Maybe not. This go ahead, go ahead.
no, in me, in my terms, in my opinion, yes, I would still be interested. But that's only because I like gods and shit. I like gods and shit, and I like what they can bring to the table.
You like hearing the backstories. You
Yeah.
like hearing all that good stuff. Right. This go back to the conversation we had before this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And I say maybe not because this whole thing got kicked off with me talking about Jujutsu Kaisen and me liking how they're doing this main character who is obscure and they are building up everything else around him, and they're slow leaking the information about him.
Mm-hmm.
If they did that with the gods, I would have been more appreciative. Like that's kind of what was happening. Like we keep seeing people represent different gods, and you're like thinking, because the question throughout this fictional land was kind of like in real life, you know, at the end of time we'll see whose god is real. But they're testing their shit in war. They're like, yeah, it's your god versus mine.
Right.
And then you start seeing people wield fire. Then you start seeing people come back to life, and you like, whoa,
This
you
is
like,
real.
this is real.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I don't know, both ways. Like just reveal them all. Like let me just. And now you have a bigger. And now it's kind of like the. This is like a writer's sandbox to me. Like you started off on this plane of land, and you have such and such who rules over here, who's opposite such and such who rules, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then you widen it to gods, and you say that they exist. What are their stories amongst each other? Now your sandbox is bigger.
Right.
Now it's not just about the people ground level. So that's why I'm like, nah, I think the reader and or watcher is still intrigued. It's just way more depth. And then you got people, because some people are like me, us, where we give a fuck. We're over here like, yo,
who is that? Yeah.
Meanwhile, some people already forgot. They only here for the characters on screen. They're not for the ones who are alluded to during dialogue.
Yeah.
I'm hella for the dialogue. I love how they talk in Game of Thrones in particular, and this is when I say they penmanship was on fire. When they was talking about the realm versus chaos, and Littlefinger saying chaos is a ladder, and only a few get a chance to climb, while others who get the chance and don't take it cling to the realm because they're too scared of the climb. I'm like, whoever wrote this, what was you on? Because that is hard.
Yeah.
It's yeah, man. It don't matter.
Right.
If you got it like that with the pen, bro, it damn near don't matter. I would love for the reveal, but it was fun. It was fun with nothing shown. It was.
It depends on how well written the rest is.
The rest. It just completely died. Like it was there and it wasn't. I saw the trees with the faces. We never got explanations why the faces are on the trees. You kept talking about. We had a whole, essentially. I didn't read the books. I'm gonna fess up to everybody out there who's listening to this. So I don't even know how many books went into the Many-Face God. But for the series, we got a damn near a whole season of Arya in the trenches with this man.
In the trenches. You're right.
Speaking this man, she got a glimpse of him in what was supposed to be like hell in this writing, because people only went here to die. And she saw him there, made it out, because he said, if you make it out, come find me. Left her the coin from where he's from. It was crazy. Breadcrumbs. Yep. It was breadcrumbs to the dude. Fire. He was the only god that we kind of got concrete. The rest was the closest we got to the Lord of Fire was the woman in red, or the red woman. And the closest we got to the old gods, you know, all this is spoiler, it was Jon Snow coming back. Essentially.
Right.
Because he was supposed to be the prophecy. So like all were like alluded to, but this dude was like him.
He was concrete. He was solid. We seen him, or did we?
Oh, that was Ezio Auditore for all I know, man.
Oh,
That
bro,
that dude was man.
you know nothing.
Right. I got a
No,
question though.
nothing.
What's up?
What is one? What is a game that you would like to see as a show or a series of movies? When I say series of movies, I'm talking like some Marvel cinematic shit.
Oh, a game.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think we damn near got it already. But any GTA, I'm gonna say 5 for the sake of this conversation.
That's
I feel
funny.
like seeing the heists and stuff go down.
That
It
would be
got some
amazing.
comedy. You feel me?
It
That's
has
Yo,
damn
some
near Fast
yeah,
comedy
and
in it.
Furious.
right.
You feel me?
That
But
would
I'm,
be
I'm gonna
amazing.
say GTA. That'll be cool. Even
In
even
GTA. Go ahead, I'm
on a
sorry.
more serious note, same Rockstar. Even Red Dead, I think will be good as a
Yeah,
TV show.
yeah.
I'll watch that shit
Uh-huh.
because
Somebody
the
pay
game's
this
played out
man.
like that. You feel me? Like Arthur moving on to fucking John right after,
Mm-hmm.
like finding out that the first game was a sequel. You feel like all of that is just cold. So like I think that would work well as a TV show. Rockstar be doing their thing.
Yeah. What did you, man?
I don't even know after that.
No.
He had some heavy hitters. He sent me down. Well, I'm gonna double back. I'm gonna double back to that question. He brought up something else that was left on the table, and it's probably, in my opinion, one
Mm-hmm.
of the coldest characters in video games who wasn't a main character, and you could have missed him. It was Death in Red Dead 2. Was it 2? No,
Mm.
he was in the one. Yeah, it was. It was Red Dead Redemption 2 with John Marston. He was the top hat guy. You could completely miss him, and he was
Oh
throughout the game,
yes, I do know who you're talking
bro.
about.
I don't think I seen
Yeah,
him.
Eerie, bro. And it was like funny enough. Since the last episode we was talking about, or that one episode we was talking about stranger missions, he was like that in Red Dead. No mission. He was just talking to
you would
you
just
about your
see him.
life, and you could walk past him, and he's telling you shit about yourself that no one should know because it
Hmm.
was just you there. And you stop and you listen. He keeps telling you about your life and warning you of shit that was coming. And it was so eerie, man. I don't
If
think
I'm
there's.
thinking about the same guy, he also once you finish Red Dead 2 and you come back as John, spoilers, it's an old game, and you come back as John
Oh wait, the
in one of
son.
the what you mean? I'm gonna finish. Hold on.
Okay,
Once
okay, yeah,
you
keep
come
going, keep
back
going.
as John, you can find a hotel room or something like that, and you can see this nigga in the mirror. But when you turn around, he's not there. Like you go into the room where you hear him at, you know what I mean? And he's not
Yeah,
there. But then you pan around the room and you look in the mirror, he's behind you in the mirror. But when you turn around, he's no longer there. And it's supposed to just that's it. That's the end of the stranger mission or encounter. That's the last time you see him.
Eh, so is this in the one with Arthur?
Yes. At the
Oh,
end of
that's
that one, at
crazy.
the end of that one, you take over as
Crazy.
John. I don't know if you knew that or if you beat it. I'm quite sure you.
I never got that one. So I
Oh,
never got to.
yeah, yeah. So way at the end of the game, you can just be running around with John Marston, and you can go into one of the hotel rooms. It's the same place where you see this guy. He's usually if I'm not mistaken, he's painting in a room, and that's when you hear the conversations. And when you go back into this room, he's not there painting anymore, but you see him in the mirror as if like he died already. And then when you turn around, he's not there. You can look this up on YouTube.
I probably
it's
will.
freaky as hell when it happens.
I I got another. I'm gonna tuck this question because I want to come back to Courtney's.
Hmm.
What was yours, man? What was you asking me again?
Oh, what?
You
What
remember?
is
I'm sorry.
one game? What is it? Well, not one game, but what is the game that you'll like to see as a show or a series of movies?
Show or a series of movies?
Yeah, and series of movies. I mean, like also Marvel cinematic shit.
Man, I personally haven't played it, and I don't know if they're actually going to do this, but Cyberpunk would be hard too.
Edge Runners
Cyberpunk
already
would be.
came out.
Yeah, we got edge runners for that.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch that
Wow.
shit. Watch that
Yeah.
shit.
Okay. Uh. Oh, Overwatch. What? What?
Yeah.
If you give me that, hey, I don't know what the fuck Disney's doing. Buy that. Buy that off Blizzard. No, for real, because we're getting the Kingdom. No. Yeah, we're getting the Kingdom Hearts anime
Mm-hmm.
and what was the other one he made with The World Ends with You?
Yeah.
We're getting that as an anime too. Disney, I need y'all to pick Overwatch up and fund them. Fund them and just do it in like that Disney digital style, but let it be like hard though. Let Disney have something hard for once, and you will reel in so much money. I'm talking like Big Hero 6 hard for Overwatch. Ugh.
That's an underrated movie. Man.
Ugh.
That'll be nuts. I'll fuck with that. That's cool.
What? What?
He sound like 2 Chainz.
Because I'm like, how have we not got this? And then they have a hand in Kingdom Hearts,
Mm-hmm.
so we could get there. But I'm not even asking for that to get that deep.
What the fuck? That'll be crazy. Get this man a job.
Sit me at the director's table, bro. I don't understand. It's got to be like contracts and like other legal allegations in the way.
Mhm.
But I was gonna keep it. What was yours, Courtney? I'm sorry. What was yours?
Elden Ring.
Ooh.
I would love to see it as a show and a series of movies, because Elden Ring also connects Dark Souls and Bloodborne, and
Yes.
and I'm pretty sure somewhere in fucking Elden Ring connects Circle Dies Twice.
It would be like
Oh,
a spin
'cause
off
it's from-
from a whole nother land. It's from
Yeah.
Soft.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I'm pretty sure
But
it's
like-
somewhere in there, because depending on the side quests that you do in Elden Ring, you can get the ending that essentially leads up to Dark Souls, and you can also get the ending that alludes to Bloodborne. Both of the endings alludes to Dark Souls and Bloodborne.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
I just want to say, as somebody who's just binge watched Shogun on Hulu, if you haven't watched it, go
That
watch
shit
it.
good.
It's amazing.
Okay. Bet.
And I live for this medieval knight, samurai, all that. Just give me a one-off with Sekiro, and I'm here. Do you hear me? I would be so locked for that. That would be so ridiculous, because there's not too many like samurai stuff out that's done right.
Yeah.
Give me that. Give me that. I'm eating it up, man. I'm eating it up, man. Oh,
Bro,
that's a great. That's a great.
because
That's a good
like
one.
I literally want to see essentially Dark Souls
Mm.
3, because the king in Dark Souls 3, right? You have to essentially weaken this man so you can like actually do damage and beat this man. You have to collect souls. You have to collect these special souls. You need 6 of them. So seeing that shit in a show or a movie, mostly I want to see that in a show more than a movie. But yeah, seeing somebody try to collect these special 6 souls just to beat them, crazy, bro. Crazy.
You got a
Give
plot.
me reasons to live.
You got
bro.
lore. You got a lot of shit going on.
Especially
Y'all are
with
giving
Elden
me-
Ring, bro. You can Elden Ring, man. You can do some fucking. You can do like essentially the Elden Ring's versions of what ifs. Like you just go off and.
Yeah, I'm here for. I don't have to know. Kind of like how they did with. I guess they did it with Witcher, but like, my point is you don't have to be anchored to the game.
Yeah.
Right.
do what you want. I just want to see the story in this particular frame. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
Elden, all of FromSoft, to be honest, all
Yeah.
their writing is so ridiculous. But it's Elden in particular because it was done by the same dude who did Game of Thrones. Why I'm like, please,
Yeah.
just do it. Just, just
Nike.
Yeah. And the
yo,
thing is, you can just focus. They can honestly just focus on the main bosses, because they all family. So it makes it a lot fucking easier because they all fucking related. So like, so
so my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was just saying it's all fucking related. So it's easier because you literally have a family of gods essentially.
So the question I was gonna ask after that one,
Mhm.
because I thought about it while I was going on my little tangent about the gods in uh Game of Thrones. Who is y'all's favorite god or godlike figure in any and everything? 'Cause there's so many. There's so many.
Hmm.
Uh, so many.
Uh, see, I
I got two
know.
off top.
Go ahead. Go
I got
ahead.
two off top. You can keep thinking. Yeah, keep thinking. Keep thinking. So the first one that came to my mind when I thought of this question was whatever the heck these beings are, they've kind of deviated now, entering Valhalla, but the godlike beings in Assassin's Creed who talk to you at the end of two, because he wasn't
Mhm.
actually talking to Altair, he's talking to you, the player, that
Right.
broke the third wall. That
That's
I
kind of
like that.
freaky. Yeah.
That one that was hard though.
Mhm.
That how do you make me feel? I'm playing the game and you made me feel like this was beyond the game. I'm talking to you. Like it was too late. They were saying your kind failed. It wasn't Altair, not Altair, Ezio. Ezio was like, who are you talking to? Like this message isn't for you. It's the one
Same
that
for
brought you
you.
here.
Right, and if you sleep, you ain't even gonna catch it.
It's, it was hard. And my second one, most people might not know this because I know, it's an anime thing, and you might have missed it, but it was the truth. The truth in Brotherhood or Full Metal Alchemist is really
Mhm.
so I like this depiction of God because it was whenever somebody formed a circle, the alchemy circle, you had to give something to get the thing that you're asking for. So whenever somebody gave or lost something, that's what popped up, and the truth was wearing it. So like the mind could only conceptualize this God as a human form, but it was like an outline. It wasn't anything. So like let's say like if the main character lost his arm and his leg, only the arm and the leg showed up
Mhm.
on the God. And there was a character who lost their entire body. So then when they met the God or the truth, it was them that they were looking at.
Oh,
It
what?
was so, as a concept, it was so
Yeah.
hard. So, like, the deeper you went and didn't die, not only are you getting this power, but you were also gaining knowledge of the truth throughout it all. Like, that character's concept to me is the best version or form of God in anime to me, in anime in
Yeah.
particular. I won't say in general. But go ahead, y'all. If y'all got y'all's.
I got
Man, I'm still thinking.
I got a few. I got a few. So okay,
Okay.
in non-anime, right? I would have to say, after going through the list, I have to say my favorite god is Chenabog. Chenabog is my favorite god.
Okay.
God of misfortunes.
That
He's also the
same dude that was in Fantasia, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Fantasia.
Yep. That's Chenabog.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, with
okay.
the wings and shit. Yeah. Yeah. Anime? Fuck. It's a few of them. But truthfully, man. I'm gonna have to go with my boy Luffy. That's the sun god.
Okay.
Because, like, bro, this man is essentially free. Like, free. The man plucked hair from his... He plucked hair from his head and created goggles, my nigga. he fucking everything he touches turns to rubber. He still thinks that he's the rubber boy. He doesn't know that he's Nika. So essentially, the fruit is not fully. You can say the fruit is not fully awakened. His haki to the point is just all over the. So when he transforms into the sun god form, his haki essentially overloads, and the shit just starts going all over the fucking place, and it's to the point where
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's to the point where his haki is just always on, always like. So it's just like the nigga's cold, bro. It's cold, man. And then not only that, you can't really damage him, bro, because one. He was already immune to like blunt attacks, so it's like now it makes it even more fucking harder. Not to mention, if he punch you, he's gonna turn you into rubber too. So now you're gonna look like a fool getting your ass whooped. So it's like
cartoon ass whooping.
Man, yeah, bro, it's just lit as hell, man.
Okay. Damn. I don't know, Joe. I don't know if I got one. I will say I'm becoming fond of the one that I'm writing. I don't know if that
Okay.
counts.
Well, I mean, that's one.
Yeah.
So yeah. Because I feel like technically the Grims fall into that category. So like, I don't know if that's a cop out though.
No, it's not a cop out.
Shameless plug, man. You want to talk about it?
Man,
Shameless plug
too busy producing to consume. Don't be mad at it.
type shit. Nah, but I don't know. I feel like the whole ranking system I'm writing is pretty cool as far as like the spiritual realm and stuff, and how it's like there's one main guy that produced 4 demis, and those demis are now running Earth basically. I just feel like that's interesting, and it's not flushed out, and that's why I'm being like super vague. But
yeah,
I feel like that's one of those like taboo things I never thought I'd be writing. You get me?
What,
So,
gods?
what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that's
yeah.
that's a separate rabbit hole, but I'm gonna just say like I don't know. It's weird writing it, but I do enjoy it, and I feel like those are probably my favorite gods right now, other than the Most High. You feel me?
Right. Yeah,
But,
yeah.
If I'm not choosing them, I'm gonna say Beerus.
Oh, that's a
I
good
thought
one.
that was pretty cool. Like just his introduction, he pulled up. I'm like, look at this nigga. He literally flicking motherfuckers. So like, I thought that was cool. I'm gonna go Beerus as my final answer though.
I got another one.
What's up?
Momoshiki. Momoshiki. I like Momoshiki.
Momoshiki.
What's that from?
Boruto. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cause
Momoshiki is hard.
Cause I feel like Momoshiki is the closest to Shiba. Cause that nigga know a lot, bro. That just seemed like what's his name? What's the one that what's the other one, fam? You got Momoshiki, Kenshiki, Ishiki, yes, that's him. Yeah.
Ishiki.
Yeah. Cause I feel like
Ishiki.
Oh, I don't know. I just feel like Ishiki didn't know as much as Momoshiki. Momoshiki know a lot that he's hiding
No,
too.
Momoshiki no.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's hiding a lot.
underrated. I should have named him for one of my favorite villains because this is a new trope. I've never seen this. He's a different Momoshiki is a different spin on the main character having a demon stuffed inside of him. Because the real main villain of the story is in the main character, and I've never seen that done, but it's hard. That's a hard concept. When you got one and the same moving in this direction, and we don't know if they're ever going to split. But right now, the villain's goal is to conquer the main character and be
Mm-hmm.
the main character. But right now,
Right.
they got a common goal, so it's okay.
But
But
once that's
when
up,
that man, we don't know what's going to happen. But that
Yeah.
is crazy. And right now, the main character is only getting colder because he's becoming goaded on his own, not even relying on the villain's energy or powers at all.
Mm-hmm.
But that's still there, which is
Mhm.
crazy. So
And
again, man,
And
writing.
like spoilers, not spoilers, 'cause I'm not gonna say a lot, but I do feel like after like thinking about it and like rereading some of the shit, I honestly feel like Momoshiki is actually Shiba.
Probably
Yeah,
that would make more sense.
because it's just like when he got the karma marking, it wasn't Momoshiki's horn, and we all know
Right.
like how the karma markers and shit works. So it's like,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
There's so much. So real quick, honorable mention because we didn't say it. I was like godlike figure. This whole question came from the guy from Red Dead because that I like that depiction of death. That's
Mhm.
crazy to me. It's something that you heard in
Papa
in the
Legba.
game. You saw him, huh?
Said Papa Legba.
What's that? Who's that?
That's God of Death. New Orleans. Voodoo.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
Shadow
yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
yeah. The Crooked Man and the
Yeah.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Conjuring series, same guy. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
why are you yelling, bro?
Then who?
Sorry, talking to Sir Pounce.
Oh, I was like, man, is I breathing hard?
No.
Thought I was too close to the mic.
Uh,
Nah, man, but I
Look
like
at
that series question. I
you
do
like the what?
that. The question about what I would want to see as a series. And shit, I'm gonna say again. Here go Marty talking about Destiny, but come on. Give give that. You know how
Yo,
many fucking lore tabs I've read? You know how many bike videos I've watched? Put that shit in a
Bike,
TV show,
Yeah.
man.
Bike single-handedly has created fans. You hear me?
Yeah,
It's like y'all
man.
don't understand what y'all into. Like Bike,
I'm finna break it down for you. Guardians that we will
bro,
never see.
never.
Put
Mm.
them in some TV shows, man. I had to double back on that question.
Man with the golden
No, it
gun,
was a
I was
man.
great
thinking
question.
about it.
The
Hmm.
man with the golden gun.
Man with the golden gun, bro.
What's the dude's name who who created the thorn? Because before it was the rose,
It was
it was the guardian that went off. He started off like a hunter, but then it ended up being looking like a titan, but he wasn't.
I know his name.
That,
I used to know his name. I forgot his fucking name.
Is that oh, it says Dredging Your.
Yep.
yes,
Yep.
Dredgen Yor.
Yeah.
These names are fire. What are we
Shin Mao
talking
Fur,
about?
Yeah, Shin Mao
boy.
Fur
Shin
is the man with the
Mao
golden gun.
Fur.
That's the dude, man.
I just want to say, bro, Shin Mao Fur had the same level as Minato, bro. As a do not engage.
Yeah,
If you saw him, it was too late.
It's
Late.
up for you, bro. Body painted on the wall, boy.
That's ash.
Quick
Man.
ass shots,
That's
bro.
ash. You not even
Bro,
you vaporize ain't even the word. He hit you
no.
with the sun.
Bro,
Bro.
sun shot to a whole nother level.
Man, for real.
Ah, uh,
Yeah, that shit'll be brave.
damn.
They tried with Halo, but obviously it ain't work out. But
I
we gonna
didn't
talk
even I
about
didn't even
that.
watch that shit, bro. I knew it was
I
gonna
heard
be
he took off his
ass.
helmet and I was gone. I was like, oh, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I knew it was gonna be ass, man. Speaking of Halo,
I,
oh, you was finna say something, man. My bad, G.
no. What's up? What's up?
Speaking of Halo, man, Bungie needs to just go ahead and take Halo back and put Chief in Destiny, bro. It is
They
time,
allude to him.
bro. It is time for him to wake up, bro. The fucking
Yeah, that
the
would be
witness
crazy,
is
yeah.
right next door, bro. He's about to shut down the party. We need Chief.
He
Or
coming back as a Titan though, right?
Yes,
Gotta be.
or
gotta be.
this. So
A
wait,
bubble
they
Titan at that.
alluded to. You said, oh yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
bubble
Bubble
type.
Titan.
So yeah, they alluded to Chief in
Twice.
one,
Twice.
twice. So it was in the first one for sure.
Yep.
The point, a number of times, almost irrelevant. I'm bringing this up because, so that means that this is after Halo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Halo has already
Okay.
happened.
Yep. After Halo 3, to
Okay.
be exact.
Okay. So I need, and this, I know they've all but like abandoned Destiny at this point, but like, no, they haven't.
Mm-mm.
I was gonna say, have they fleshed out the memories of the Guardians yet? Like figuring out potentially who you were, type thing. Because the memories were erased when the light chose you. That was like one of the caveats of being
Right.
chosen.
No.
Because if that's the case, I was just gonna say, if that's the case, you can bring in Master Chief as something completely different, but you'd never know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he would be the thing that tipped the tide type thing. And it would also, I don't know. I'm trying to think of I'm trying to freestyle some way to know that it would be him.
Use the original Cortana
Right.
as the ghost.
Because I think you can be reminded, i.e. Crow. Like, he know
Right.
all about his past. He know who he was. He know where he came from because somebody told him. So if,
Right.
like Courtney just said, if Cortana pull up, then that's the answer.
Do you think OG Cortana could reside in the Traveler? Is that too much of a stretch?
Well,
Probably not the Traveler.
Or Rasputin?
Rasputin, yeah.
Because
That's what I could see, yeah.
Because Cortana is the computer.
right, and was corrupted at one point by
Mhm.
the. I'm just trying to
Or-
like. Go ahead.
I was going to say, or Clovis Prey. One of those, like,
More
maybe
so.
we bring
Yeah.
her as an EXO type.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Because Chief would be an EXO.
Or this would be fan service, and I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an EXO that is Cortana.
That'll be fire.
Yeah.
That would be fire. And she talks about the battles she's already won inside of the Spartan.
She on some 801 shit. Check.
Right.
God.
That's two
They
different
lose their
people.
memories too. They lose their memories off of well, the light takes it regardless.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm just thinking.
Y'all
I
cooking.
writing is amazing, man. I don't know. Some people, if you watching this and you a writer, thank you.
Yeah.
Man,
Shout out
thank
you.
because shout out y'all. 'Cause y'all Oh well, you Mario for sure doing it. Cordy freestyled, and it was hard to me.
Boy,
But
what's on the desk right now?
bro, bro,
Man.
I'm just thinking like, what's something that made me just fall in love with stories that wasn't Kingdom Hearts? Because Kingdom Hearts was, I think,
Damn,
one of my
Kingdom Hearts
first.
is like everybody's gateway into like really convoluted
Yep,
stories. I feel like.
that was the other villain I liked that I couldn't think of. It was Xehanort.
Oh my
Him.
goodness,
That was my other villain. God damn it.
he a lame man nigga.
Xehanort. Miles was what got me into stories was Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, Final Fantasy.
What's it?
Hmm?
I'm just thinking. Was
Oh, I
Final
was like, it sounded
Fantasy?
like you was gonna say something.
No, I'm thinking out loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What about you, Marty?
Uh,
Say the question again.
what got you into I guess good storytelling?
Oh, I'm gonna say honestly, I didn't get into it until I was an adult. I'm trying to think what I sat back and was like, damn, that was low key good. Hmm.
I know.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
That's fine. I think I can definitively say it was Star Wars for me. I was late to it, and just like Game of Thrones, I did it the rough way. And I watched it in the order that it came out, and I wasn't fucking with it. And then I played I think I played The Force Unleashed one. And I was such a hype that I played all the way through that, and then I watched them from in chronological order from first to last. And I was like, wow, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like the what do you call it? Whatever, like the CGI and all that shit did not age well. But I was here for the story though. It was just the writing was great.
Mm-hmm.
It was great to me.
I got my ass. I'm gonna say Love, Death, and Robots was a pretty nice introduction, other than Kingdom Hearts, and I gotta say that strongly because I feel like y'all started me on that journey. Y'all was like, "You don't know this," and I'm like, "No, bro, I'm just playing it for Disney." And then like y'all got me in it, and I feel like the very next like intro is Love, Death, and Robots, and I'm like, that's how you tell a story, and you don't even have time to tell it.
You
You feel
don't.
me? If you could like get your writing that concise, that
Yes.
interesting, that dense in
Mm-hmm.
that
Yes.
short amount of time, I think is incredible. So all of those are just like heat to me. Cause like I don't know, I feel like some of those are long as movies, but they're not. They're like
They're
30
not.
minutes. They're like 30 minutes each.
Yeah.
Not even. So like I feel like those are all like great examples of good storytelling. And honestly, Ghibli as well.
Heck yes,
And
Ghibli.
that takes it to another level as far as like you got me with the pen and you got me with the paintbrush.
Yes.
You on
Damn
both
right.
ends. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? So
Right.
like, yeah, man. All that's kind of fire. And then Adventure Time just kind of took the cake. Like, yeah, yeah. And I'm like naming shit that I got into back to back to back. Game of Thrones was in that loop. Like all of this stuff is like really good storytelling. The fucking I'll tell you my definitive answer. Westworld. When I watched that shit for the
Ooh.
first
I
time,
still
I
want to
was
watch that.
like, I was a grown ass man sitting in a little ass room in San Francisco, and I was like, I'm finna watch this shit, and I loved every second of it. It made me think. I thought it was good writing. Unpopular opinion. Anything after the first season, people hate, but I watched it all and I loved every bit of it. Just me. But yeah, that shit is good. Like when you finally go into the basement And he see the man with the fucking glass, like the first robot. That shit is crazy to me. Like shows that make you sit back and go, damn, what if that shit did happen?
Mm-hmm.
They
Would
pin
you
was
go?
pinning, boy.
Would you go, bro?
I don't know.
If you got an invitation or you got a big ass raise and like, here you go, here go a trip to Westworld. Would you fucking go?
Yeah, probably.
I would too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
I would too.
yeah,
I don't know about staying
yeah.
like Buddy did, but you feel me? I'm going.
Also, at this point, if anyone watching hasn't seen none of what we talk about, feel free to just dive in to any of this. Video games as well. It's
Hmm.
let's plays at this point. You ain't gotta play nothing. You can watch all this all the way through and see
Yeah.
exactly what we talk about. It's amazing, man.
Man,
Amazing.
we come across this theme all the time, man. Just keep making shit.
Jeez.
Create. If you don't see it nowhere, make it. Make it.
Like
Even
Dory
if you
said.
do see it somewhere, make it a little different.
Like Dory said. Just
Wait,
keep
Courtney,
swimming.
did you answer?
Huh?
Did you answer? Did you answer that in terms of your the thing that got you started in
Yeah, I said Final Fantasy.
story? That's right. You said Final
Mhm.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what mine was. What was it? What did I say?
You
I think I said
said,
Star Wars.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
said
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I said Star Wars.
Yeah, I said a lot.
Yeah.
My fault.
No, no, no. I was just trying to recall because you listed some stuff, so I wanted to be like honorable mention, like the Twilight Zone and X Files and
I forgot about X Files.
Ooh,
Black
X-Files.
Mirror.
Ooh, that's another
Like
good one.
Black Mirror, like it's the ability to tell a story in that tight time frame like that. You know, that stuff is
It just
yeah,
attests to the writer. When you
yeah,
can give me everything, I understand it, and it was good. That's
yeah.
crazy.
No, you know what really got me into storytelling now that I'm thinking about it? And I just remembered when you said X Files. Tales from the Crypt.
Okay. My brother and sister used to be into that. That
Yep.
wasn't really my stilo.
Yep. Tales from the Crypt. Yep.
Yeah, I used to be too scared, but I know it though.
Mm-hmm.
I do know it. Honorable
Like,
mention: Twilight Zone. Also, short, concise, makes sense. Is doing this thing.
Yep.
That's some old ass
uh,
shit. Though.
it is, but it was good though. I'm trying to think because I feel like my real answer to good storytelling would be like Disney movies. Or
Mm.
like
Yeah.
those off-brand ones that weren't Disney but they were still good. Like I used to run, it was Aladdin and King Arthur on
Mm.
repeat. Those are my two movies growing up that I used to always watch.
I don't think I've seen King Arthur.
It was one of those off-brand ones, like because
Hmm.
it wasn't Disney. I don't know who made it, but I loved it. Hence why I love all this medieval stuff now. Like I'm here for it, man. It's like it just leveled up with time. Um, yeah. So I'm doubling back to Courtney's thing. If anybody ever sees this
The Sword and the
of
Stone.
importance,
This is what you're talking about.
Sword in the Stone
Yeah.
is the name. Who made that? Who was that made by? What company?
I'm not seeing. It's under Disney though, but
It is
That
under Disney?
mean they got bought out. Whoever actually made it.
Okay. Because it was from the same people who made that it was like
made by
Robin Hood, but it
Wolfgang.
was like with a fox. Huh?
One of the directors was Wolfgang.
Robin Hood with the Fox. That's Disney. Ain't
Yeah,
it? I think that one
Is
always
it?
been Disney.
yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. But yeah, those type of things I used to watch all the time, and I think that's what honestly got me into storytelling. But it was still very medieval. I liked all that medieval stuff, you know.
So it was released by I don't know how to pronounce this. Bermuda Vista distributions,
Mm,
but it was
right. So okay.
That sounds right.
produced by Disney.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
that sounds right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds right. Because whoever that other one was that you just said had a list of movies as well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man. Random as heck. But if y'all have,
Also, one
this
of
is
their
for the viewers.
studios. It was one of Disney
It's one of
studios.
Disney Studios.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, got you,
yeah.
got you, got you. For
Mm-hmm.
the viewers, if you have any or know anybody with uh
Oh shit.
bl- with black or platinum Disney VHSs, they are worth millions, and you need to go and trade them in.
Where?
Millions. Um, just like Pokemon cards and Magic the Gathering cards, you got them get them
Appraised.
appraised.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then from there they'll point you in the right direction. There's usually like some crazy buyer who wants the collection.
Yeah. I'm just
Even
missing
Disney
the last
themselves,
video.
Disney themselves are trying to buy them from people too. So
Hmm.
yeah, I found out I had a platinum DVD.
Yeah.
I had the Aladdin
Mm.
platinum DVD.
Oh wow.
I didn't know it was gonna be that, but I think I had Mulan as well.
So wait, how do you know?
Just
Those
haven't had
be in the
them.
vault.
It's a specific case. You can look up the cases that they want. It's kind of like finding like a holographic card that they want.
Or like a special Funko.
Exactly, exactly. That was only sold from like one time, like a period of time, and if you got it, they want it.
Shout out
Me and
Gold
Chris was going through
around.
this. I see it. Yeah,
Oh, the wait. Would it say like platinum edition?
it will. Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It'd be like a silver bar at the top of the
or and if you got the case around it still
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
that's extra
like
money.
dust sleeve and shit. Hell yeah. I'm
I
trying
think
to
I got
think.
the Aladdin one. I'm trying to. Cause I'm looking at. I'm trying to think. I think I got the Aladdin one.
My fault.
You're okay.
I may have the Little Mermaid and Pinocchio. I'm pretty sure I probably got Beauty and the Beast.
God, where's that fairy?
I
Shout
got
out
Beauty
Meat
and the Beast
Canyon.
for
You
sure.
got Beauty and the Beast?
I think so. I would have to check the old boxes. You know how shit like that go.
Yeah.
But I think I
Mhm.
got that one. That's kind of cool.
Favorite Disney movie? What's your favorite?
Ooh.
Favorite Disney movie?
Can we include Pixar or we just saying Disney?
You can include Pixar.
I'm going with Cars. That's my shit. Ooh, that's too new. You gotta give me Aladdin.
Dang. Yeah. I can't betray Aladdin, man. I can't. Robin Williams, bro.
But I do like Cars though. That's a good
Yeah.
movie.
Who was with me through it all? Somebody. But I love that shit, man. Oh
Damn.
God.
I ain't gonna lie.
Then when he met his dad,
Oh yeah.
I'm
yeah,
sorry. Yeah.
yeah.
No, bro, it's
Yeah,
Aladdin. It's Aladdin.
Aladdin
Go
is
ahead.
good,
Go ahead.
man.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say mine's is Frozen.
Frozen, let it go, bro.
You know I've never seen that.
Really?
Damn, word.
You included Pixar though.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's actually. Were y'all fucking with Brave?
I thought Brave was
It
good.
was cool. I liked it.
Was y'all fucking with Shrek?
Yeah.
Shrek is DreamWorks though.
Is it? Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Thank you. Because Shrek was probably the other one where I'm like, but now that DreamWorks, I can breathe again. Yeah, no, it's hilarious.
Right. And remember, Shrek came after the split because that is the answer for why DreamWorks stayed afloat.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy was like, Disney ain't doing it, Pixar ain't doing it, I'm finna go do my own shit. Then he made Ants, and it flopped against Bug's Life, and then they made Shrek, and that's what kept them up.
Yep.
That's a crazy story.
Mm-hmm.
Because both movies were good, Ants and Bugs Life. But Bugs
I
Life,
personally didn't see Bug's Life until I was an adult.
Damn.
I was always an Ants person, which is
so did the Bugs Life plot hit harder now that you're older and got to see all of that, like the
Yeah.
discrimination and
yeah. And I feel like as a
Yeah.
kid, Ants probably was the better one to be watching.
yeah. As a kid, for sure.
Yeah.
Although, if you haven't seen Ants, or if you have seen Ants, you'll know what I'm talking about. The fucking war scene was scary as hell.
Yes. Yes.
My boy lost his head
He did, bro.
and was
He
still
did.
talking. That shit is terrifying.
But the grass. Go ahead, my bad.
I don't know if this was Disney. It probably wasn't. What was Osmosis Jones?
Ooh. I don't think that's Disney.
I don't think that's Disney either.
No. Damn.
I'm
Maybe.
finna tell you
I don't
right
know.
now. Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. Okay.
Warner Brothers.
That was my shit though.
They got some hits too.
Good animated movie.
Yeah.
You
They
said
got
what?
hits too.
They do. I had one in my head. Honorable mention for me that's not Aladdin, because me and Courtney talk about this often. It's Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Just for Maleficent alone.
Yeah. Why the
Go
fuck
with
did
Killer.
Maleficent done.
How did I miss her in my favorite villains?
Yeah, I was finna say. I definitely just said Golden Villain for sure.
Original
damn,
Maleficent
Bullshit.
was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I like the new Maleficent that Disney did. A lot of people don't. I do.
The Angelina?
Yeah. I like that Maleficent, bro.
It's just a whole nother take. I just wish it was just a whole nother character. That's all. I liked the closest thing to Satan we was gonna get in Disney. I liked that.
I mean,
It wasn't she.
I
It wasn't no other Disney villain coming close.
Yeah,
it just
no,
wasn't.
it
It
wasn't.
was her.
But like, I feel like, me personally, I feel like it gives depth to why she became evil. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cause Maleficent in the cartoon, she was just already
She was
evil.
already
yeah,
evil,
Yeah, she was
yeah.
at the tipping point of her evil. So just like, yeah, got a little bit of backstory. Fuck with it.
Okay. Full circle.
Yeah.
It gave you the filler
Yeah, exactly.
that you was looking for.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Mm.
Damn, that's funny as hell how that came around.
Mhm. Damn, we 2 hours in. That's crazy.
Oh, we did it. I mean, but this is an easy thing to talk about, though.
Yeah.
It is.
Some nerds.
I can honest to God keep going. I love writing. That's what I'm getting at. I like
Mhm.
how people are pushing and pulling the edges of what we think we know. You know, I think video games have kind of taken the reins of where storytelling is going now, because movies are in such an odd spot with money being such a problem.
Yeah, man.
You know,
You ain't finna catch me going to the show right now.
not at all.
And man, my fault. The police fucking.
Hold up.
Yeah,
Keep going without me, y'all.
Keep
My bad, I
going.
had
No,
to
you
mute.
good. Fuck
I
the
don't know,
police.
man. No justice, no peace. Damn, man. What was he saying? I had shit to say. The police got me, and it just threw my whole brain. That's the concussion, bro. I can't catch it, man.
Yeah,
Can't catch
man. Man, to suffer the concussion, bro.
Look, Man, y'all look out for me, man. I might pass out walking up the
Man,
street.
crazy, bro. Oh shit.
Yeah, I guess when I don't even remember what he was talking about.
Yeah,
I really had something to say.
I don't remember what you was talking about either, but
Hey y'all,
I'm finna say this
don't
though.
do that stuff. Okay.
Man, the fucking Kendrick and Drake beef,
Oh man.
they got me revisiting Degrassi, bro.
No.
Hell yeah.
Did
Oh,
you watch the
bro.
scene, bro?
Yes, bro, I did. Bro, just got done watching that like I want to say earlier this week.
Same yellow boy, bro.
Yeah, I'm at the end of season 4 now, man.
Also, okay, so jokes aside, it's a good show.
It is a good show. Cause like I was watching it younger, but like I didn't
Mm-hmm.
actually like sit there and watch episode to episode to catch the story and shit. But yeah, no,
Mm-hmm.
like actually sitting down watching this shit now and like actually seeing the story and shit is pretty cool.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely had a friend that was like real like super about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like she would always talk about it and shit. Like, okay. That's
Yeah.
fair.
This pretty fucking lit, man.
What is it about?
Just normal school shit, man. Normal
Okay.
school, high school shit you go through as a fucking teenager and shit. Then you know you have
Yeah.
then you have those type of scenes. You know the type of scenes I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You have those type of topics and shit that come up and whatnot. Yeah.
And then Drake gets shot.
Yep.
And that's just a whole nother
Mm-hmm. Off of his mans though, bro. That's the crazy thing about it, bro. That's the crazy thing about
Foretelling,
it,
man.
bro.
He was reading the future.
His mans
Man.
snaked him,
It was how he seen it
bro.
and thought, let me run, bro.
Bro,
Damn, man. They ain't had to do my boy Aubrey like that.
wheelchair Jimmy, boy.
Is he a good actor in there?
Yeah, no, he was acting. He was, yeah, I fuck
I
with it,
mean, he's still acting. That's
That's
different story, bro.
So,
That's hilarious.
I don't mind it, but I'm just saying that's what I think is going on.
Yeah, my bad for dipping off, y'all. My bad.
Oh no, you good?
Yeah.
I definitely forgot what we was talking about as soon as you walked away.
I was super in the writing bag and being thankful for all types of different writings on people like pushing just crazy scenarios like Star Wars being monks, samurais, uh well of course you in deep space so you got aliens and whatnot, but just like
Mhm.
fusing all this spirituality
Science,
with what if together.
technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Same with Destiny. Oh, and I was saying how we were on the topic of not going to theaters anymore,
Mm.
or the money being not in the movies and more in the games and
Yep.
series. But that's where we were at with it. As I just started Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power.
That's the TV show.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Fire.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either.
Yes. Yes. I honestly think this is the way things need to be. I feel like that. And I know that would probably drag this out a whole nother hour, but I wanted to ask how y'all feel about the episodic like Marvel shows and stuff. How do y'all feel about that?
Yeah, this is gonna be a topic, man. Because me and Marty talked about
know.
this.
Yeah, it is, man.
Yeah, me and Marty had a whole day where we talked about this shit, bro.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You want to go first, Marty?
I'm gonna just say, I'm not fucking with the episodic events, bro.
Okay.
Make that shit a movie. It'll be a box office hit, and we just good. I don't need you to drag this shit along for 8 episodes, an hour each episode. Like I'm cool on that. You feel me? Like I'm cool. I don't need that. Like all
Is it
these
the
Marvel
time?
shows that we got. Yeah, like This is
I
a
can see
whole
that.
another thing. You feel me? Like, you want me to pay you money to watch this shit.
Yeah,
Mind you, I'm not paying this one time. This is a monthly thing.
yeah,
You feel me? The reason y'all making shows is because everything else is so expensive. So it's
yeah.
just I don't have the time because I'm working to be able to pay for this shit.
Yeah,
You give me I
yeah.
can't just
I
sit on
get
my
you.
ass at work and watch 10 hours of shows. Ain't no
Yeah,
way this is happening. But I guess you thinking about like longevity, like, okay, he don't have to watch it all in one sitting, like yada yada. It's a couple reasons, but like I don't need that, man. I liked it better when a show came out as a show and that was it. Like boom, here go a show to watch. It don't need to be made into a movie adaptation. It's just a show. So for example, like we don't need no Grey's Anatomy movie. It's a
right. No.
show. Let it be a show.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
same way I didn't need fucking this is a bad example, but I can't think of no other ones. I didn't need Loki. You could have gave me that in the movie. Both seasons. You could have gave me that in a movie, made it a sequel to the movie. You feel me? I
Yeah,
ain't need to sit there all fucking week waiting on this show or however many weeks it came out
I
across. You
feel you.
feel me? Like, yeah. That's just my personal opinion. I feel strong about that, man. And I guess I would feel less bad about it, or I would be less triggered about it if they stayed under the hour. Not only you
Okay.
giving me shows, the length of
Yeah,
movies,
yeah,
it's not always more is better. Give me quality.
yeah.
Give me some quality.
I can think of
So
a few
yeah.
things that fit this bill on what you're saying. So I definitely get what you're saying. I
Mhm.
also can't. I don't think my 2 cents can count in this because I'm not even the majority. If I know something's good, the only time I don't do this if it's like a anime because animes I could just pop on and get lost and I don't mind when it's over. Something that I know is good. This goes back into my obscurity answer. I don't like when shit is like, okay, so now what the fuck? Like where are we at? I hate that.
Mhm.
So like with episodes, I can let the shit build and I never have to suffer through that. I could just binge this bitch. And if it was a whack episode, all right, I'm done. I'm gonna stop. I can pick this up whenever. But if
Yeah.
the episode ended on that what the fuck, I'm watching the next one. I need it. I need it. There's been some movies. What movie did that? It damn near was the Avengers. It was the Avengers. It ended and it was a cliffhanger, and I was pissed because now I have to wait for a whole nother fucking movie. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even want to see it.
Wait, which
I didn't
Avengers?
even want to see it. It was before we got Endgame because they left the
Infinity
Thanos
War.
shit on a cliffhanger. Yeah, pissed me
Oh,
clean
they
off,
sure did
bro.
leave that on a crazy cliffhanger. Then you had to
Pissed
wait
me
like
off.
hella years.
I literally left the theater like you might as well make this episodes because I'm not gonna keep doing this. You're not gonna keep doing this to me. You're
Yeah.
not. I took time out of my day thinking I was gonna get closure at the end of leaving this theater, and now I have to wait probably another year to get this. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Another year is crazy. I'm not finna. No, bro. That shit. So if it's gonna be one offs, I'm fine with that. Like me and my lady are watching Legion. Now we're late, but this is cool.
It's a
Again,
good show.
Shogun was like this. Shogun is like this too. It's like a one off. That's fine. This was hard. I'm fucking with it. If I don't get nothing else from it, this was fire where it was. If you do that to the movies, that's cool too. Don't tip tickle me, bro. I hate that. I hate that. I'm on the edge of my seat, like, what's happening? And then it just stops. And I'm like,
Then it
ah,
just end, yeah.
ah.
I mean,
I'm like, oh.
Doom, great example of that.
Bro, never, not ever have I said to myself after a cliffhanger, I can't wait for the next one. Nope. You
Damn,
damn near
really?
lost me. Never.
Never.
Never. Never. Let me be specific. In movie form, I've never said that. I've never said that. Episodes, I don't have to wait that long, so it's not as bad. I'm still bothered because I'm like, I can't wait.
Now you gotta
It's
wait a
next
week
week.
instead of a
Like you
year.
said, I got
Right.
work, so it's not that bad. It's cool. I'm a zone in or school. I'm studying. It's not that bad. I got life to do. This week gonna fly by. I got something to look forward to on this day.
Yeah.
Movies. By the time the next one come out, wait, what happened? Oh, that's right.
Yeah. You gotta watch the whole movie again.
So, but no, I get you 100% in terms of time, in terms of quality. I 100%. It's just the cons, the pros and cons of both. It's so for both. I promise I get you. I
Yeah.
promise I get you. And I also hate. And I think we've spoken on this. I mean, we're the yappers right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as of right now, we're not the category of guys who represent, and maybe y'all will be. It might depend on who's making what. But we're not the space coming from the people who read the thing. Because they always critique the movies like, oh, it wasn't like that. Or, and y'all might be them, depending on what it is. Let the right Batman movie come out. Let the right, Game of Thrones, because they weren't holding true to the writings. Let the right X-Men thing come out. You might be one of them. I'm gonna be honest. I'm watching it for what it is, and if it's good, it's good. If it's ass, it's ass. I don't expect the movie to get nothing that was written right. Does that make sense? Because it might be 2-3 hours, but that's still not enough time for you to in my mind, for you to execute what I read properly. I'm not expecting it. I don't think you got it in you. I don't.
This is why things like Ready Player One flop. Because
it wasn't enough time,
book.
or
well, it was a well-known book, and you ain't got enough time to tell me at the
you
end.
Don't. You don't. Maze Runner.
Oh, yeah.
You
It's
don't.
a lot.
It's
a lot.
It's not enough, and that one was good to me, but it still wasn't like everybody else tell it. It wasn't the book. You can't please everybody. It's like where we at? And so
Right,
like I get both sides, man. I get it, but yeah. For the I don't even know. Because I was finna say for the sake of storytelling, I enjoy the episodes, but like it's still the quality, like you said. Some shit be flopping. Some shit you be watching like, yeah, you could have kept this.
Yeah, you could have kept this shit. I ain't gonna lie, some of the Star Wars shows that was coming out, and I say that whispering, like, I like Star Wars, but like, I ain't need that shit.
Yeah,
I ain't need that.
We didn't need it, but we knew that because they sold it. They what's his name? George Lucas sold it. So like,
and like that's the model going on right now. It's TV shows, so of course they gonna take it and fuck it up.
Something that's neither, and I felt the same way when we lost the original creator, Assassin's Creed. We lost the main dude after like Brotherhood. We lost him after Brotherhood.
And then they just made them these like weird ass expansive games that didn't really tell the story. Yeah.
Like Revelation was written, but he wasn't a part of it. Like that was still his writing. And that didn't feel right. There was a lot of stuff crammed into that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. Point is, writing is great. I love it. I love the stories, the good and the bad, all the in between. This shit inspires me more than most things. I only get that feeling from like leaving the gym or having a great run or something. Like the inspiration I feel from this type of art, whatever it is that we've spoken on today, I don't get it any other way. So I'm thankful for it, man.
Agreed.
All right, so like I was gonna say before fans started rambling, I like it. I like it for the simple fact that one, it gives you the actual fucking stories of what the fuck is going on, for the people that does read it. And honestly, in my opinion, to say that you can't put what happens in a comic book in a movie is a fucking cop out. In my opinion, it is. It's a cop out because we saw this shit with Infinity War and Endgame. It's literally what the fuck happened in the comic books, but what they did, they used the major parts and cut out all the filler. Then if you don't do that, we got the bullshit like Batman versus Superman. That shit was fucking ass because that's not how the shit happened in the fucking comic books. They didn't fight because of, oh, your mom has the same name as my mom, so we're not gonna fight. No, it happened because Batman had ways to kill everybody in the fucking Justice League, and Superman's like, no, you gotta get rid of that shit. And Batman's like, no, I'm not finna get rid of it because y'all ever go rogue, I'm finna murder you niggas.
He said, "I'll slap your ass."
Exactly. That's what the fuck happened. And now you get Batman versus Superman, and now you got fucking Doomsday. Doomsday was never part of Batman versus Superman, and also Batman was fat doing Batman versus Superman. So where the fuck is the goddamn suit at, my nigga? Why the fuck is Wonder Woman here?
Man,
When it was literally Batman
shit.
versus fucking Superman. What the fuck is Wonder Woman doing here? What the fuck is Doomsday doing here, bro? That's literally not how that shit go. That's why DC movies are fucking ass, bro, compared to Marvel, bro. Because it doesn't make sense. You can put what happens in comic books in movies. You can trim the shit down to an hour, maybe hour 30 minutes, 2 hours, because that's how long comic book movies are. You can do that. It is possible. So to say that you can't do that is a cop out, because you can do that. The only reason why we have the shows, in my opinion, is because those are the fillers. Those are the shit that they cut out. Like, yes, we didn't need Loki, but it's cool to see the effects of what happened when Loki disappeared, because he took the Tesseract.
Right.
So if you don't tell what the fuck happened with the Tesseract, then all of a sudden we jump to Kane. What the fuck? What happened in
like,
between?
what the fuck happened?
Exactly. So now we have Loki. Loki took the Tesseract is the reason why we have the multiverse now, which is why we can now have in the X-Men without all this other bullshit, and because we already knew the X-Men wasn't in Marvel. Everybody wanted X-Men even in Marvel. Even Marvel wanted X-Men. So how can you do that? Easy. We have Loki take the Tesseract. Loki takes the Tesseract. He creates a parallel universe, which now we have the X-Men, and because of that, we now have Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch was bringing in Quicksilver. There we go. That's why we have. That's how we have the shows.
That's fair.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna group in this thing we brought in the other day about the whole. I think we was talking about like gender and race and stuff. How like humans need to categorize things.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that gave people the okay for all of this is that we just separated it. Because when all this comic book shit, or at least for Marvel in particular, started happening, we had to categorize it. All right, Marvel Cinematic Universe. So we could shut up everybody about the comic books. We know it's not going to be like the comic books. That's what I mean. Like, if we didn't label it this, they would have kept bitching. I was like, we don't want to keep hearing y'all talk about how it's not like this. Just show up to the movies, enjoy what they're doing.
Right.
Be thankful for the content. Like, because there was people who was just not allowing people to enjoy what was being put out, and it was just, it's annoying. It's annoying when you hating on something that's at least decent. And if you don't like it, I mean, you could say you don't like it. That's cool, but people was dragging it.
Oh no, I didn't really see that in terms of Marvel. I didn't really see that because Marvel stuck close to the comic books.
For the most part, yeah. But then the second we got Avengers is when it started going like, people started nitpicking.
Twitter fingers.
I think
all of that.
I mean,
all of that.
In my opinion, the only thing that really like deterred was the Ultron movie, because Ant-Man created Ultron. It wasn't Tony Stark, but it made sense for the plot for Tony to create Ultron, which ultimately made it better. In my opinion.
Yeah, it's a bunch. I'm trying not to get into the nitty-gritty because this is a whole nother you did. But yeah. I'm gonna go watch something tonight.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
am.
I'm about to write as soon as we get off here.
All right, well,
Yeah, me too.
that's been episode 15 of Everyday Epiphanies podcast, where we sit up here every other week and yeah, about a variety of miscellaneous topics. I'm Martin Midas and Fan, aka Saporian. We're gonna see y'all in 2 weeks, my fellow people.
Yeah.
Peace.
For sure.